What is going on, everybody? It is good to be back with some more Napoleon Total War 3. My name is Kingston, and today I have what I believe is a core battle. It's a peninsular. You guys can correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I do believe this is a peninsular core from the coalition. You have, well, I believe this is Portugal. Portugal, two Spanish armies, and of course the UK bringing a peninsular battle. It's gonna be a little rusty. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm a little rusty. It's been a little bit of a struggle trying to get some videos out recently. For those of you who don't know, we had a new baby, and things have been a little bit tough. So I'm sorry, guys. I appreciate you sticking with me. I'm going to get everything back together, I promise. But don't want to miss any of the action here, as we got Spain pushing up some lancers almost immediately here, kind of threatening the Spanish line. Spain is kind of pushing over really hard on France, and France was really close to that almost instantly. There's also a Spanish Cav guerrilla unit way back here. They may be able to do some hit and run tactics, take care of some French army, maybe some Cav or something like that, but it does look like Joseph Napoleon or Bonaparte is going to be kind of facing off against him with some Cav of his own. Now, looking at the comps here, guys, I'm just going to do a brief comp. If you guys want to see more detailed comps, I can probably do that. If that's what you want to do, let me know in the comments if that's what you'd like to see. As you can see, we got some infantry, of course. This corps, I believe, is bringing very small. It's like the UK faction that brings small units. Of course, Spain has large units. Some of these guys are really good, though. I mean, you got some grenadiers, you got some of the guard units, infantry, and of course Cav. And let's not miss any of the action over here, as France is joining up on this road and going to face off against another Spanish unit here. They're bringing a lot more infantry, a lot more beefy units. They do have artillery set up, some horse artillery, some 6-pounders who are going to be shooting already, probably going for some cavalry. And in the center, not a whole lot yet, guys. Portugal is pushing up. It looks like the Joseph army, as I'm going to call it, is going to be in the center defending. I don't know if they brought a lot of cav. It kind of reminds me, I almost would say it looks like Poland, but you know, it doesn't. So already getting some shots off this battle, gets going so fast. France putting up some skirmishers, some voltigeurs, and some line infantry. And I think what Spain's goal is going to be here, guys, is try to overwhelm this smaller French army, because France has a very small army here and Spain has a very large army. So kind of pushing that, taking advantage of the numbers, going to probably cause France to either have to try to hold on their own or break. They have some artillery set up, more infantry. Better watch out. Don't want to get killed by some, 12-pounders. Over here, it looks like here we are. Joseph has formed up his army, Joseph Bonaparte. France is still going to hold near this LOC. It looks like Spain may be using this road to quickly mobilize and attack him. Bring up some guard infantry, sorry, some grenadiers, not guard. Some militia, of course, is meat shields.
This building has fallen to the enemy.
And then, of course, you have, looks like the UK, Wellesley, is going to be backing up this side. So it looks like it's going to be a, oh, we got some Cav who are engaging. We got France throwing in some chasseurs cheval. Oh my goodness, I can't talk. Chasseurs cheval, totally routing this Portuguese Cav, and now Portugal has their flank exposed to the French Cav. That is a problem. Over here we got some more units piling in. Some Cav went in for a charge, got broken, and guys, I apologize ahead of time. Like I said, this is going to be a little bit rough. I'm missing everything. So we got some Cav throwing themselves in here, going for maybe some skirmishers or some artillery. And it looks like they're actually going in for some artillery, but they're going to get caught before they can make it, unfortunately. And that's going to end up being just slaughter as Joseph turns his infantry around, and they're just going to be blasting this Cav, forcing them to run. Now, France over here is falling back, but they do have their ally piloting in over here. Joseph is kind of forming up. Portugal may be hitting the flank for them over there. Interesting to see what will happen. Over here, France is engaging Spain. Spain is forming up. Looks like maybe saving their general in the back lines to boost morale and just piling in the masses of infantry. Also skirting around the flank. But France has 4 regiments of French line infantry, fusiliers, and I think some artillery back here. No? Who are going to be stopping this in the bud. Nipping it in the bud as it were. Excuse me. So we got some artillery also firing. I'm probably going for some cavalry. The center kind of isn't really being the source of an engagement. Over here is where the fighting is happening. We got France and Spain duking out some friendly fire for some artillery back here. This 12-pounder just kind of tearing through their own men. Unfortunately, they may have to create a gap so that this artillery can fire and kind of help even these odds. Because right now, it's still looking pretty even over here, guys. The problem is we're going to be bouncing back and forth between these two lines. Got artillery sitting right here, who is going to just be poking holes in this Spanish line battle. And that is going to be a problem for Spain. Spain's going to have to figure out how to even the odds, because this is going to be difficult to take. They have the numbers, but those numbers aren't going to mean diddly squat if they can't take out this artillery or route the side. Oh, gosh. Oh, dear. So far. All right, we got some Cav who's charging in, taking on Joseph's units of France. But it does not look like they're going to be doing incredibly well, unfortunately. And we got some infantry going to do a bayonet charge on a square. That's exactly what you want to do. A square cannot fight well in melee against infantry. And it looks like Spain is going to be in trouble as they're going to be overwhelmed. They don't have very superior Cav units to begin with, and now they're outnumbered. It's going to cause them to maybe break here, and now their whole side is going to be exposed. They did have General Garcia. I'm not even going to try to say the rest of that. And look at this. France has some units behind, some Lancers, and that is going to break this side, unfortunately. And this battle, oh my goodness, I just can't catch it all. So we got more Cav fighting, breaking some other Cav, and now the guns are exposed. And he's going to basically limber up his infantry, forcing them to run in the square, hopefully. Saving his artillery, I hope. He may not save his artillery. Nope, that is unfortunate. This Cav is everywhere. We got some UK Cav who got wrecked by France. Over here we got some more French cavalry, no, infantry, who went for the guns. Very ballsy move there, and it worked out well for them. Over here, this line battle is just gearing up. Guys, too much stuff happening all at the same time that it's just kind of a choice of what I'm gonna show. So they are gonna keep engaging in this line battle. We have infantry who are pushing over. Probably going to try to get a bayonet charge here. We had Grenadiers going in. That's what you want to do. As you can see, they're starting to break this right side. Some Cav now from France is going to go in, try to stop this flank from breaking. But France actually is looking like they're in trouble here. We got a square forming over here. Over here, the Cav battle got won by France, and now France has some Cav running amok in the back lines as line battle on the left side. I'm trying not to go over there because I don't want to miss this. It looks like this is going to possibly be a, well, hopefully, I don't, actually no. Spain is winning over here. France is actually going to fall back. They lost some infantry, and their Cav is going to break. Now over here still, France is still being a problem, guys. They are just running around, taking out light infantry, taking out artillery. Guys, no one can stop this. There's no Cav in the center to stop this French cavalry. They are just running amok, taking out light infantry, taking out artillery. Well, maybe they can go for this artillery, maybe not. But the coalition needs to deal with it. This is a problem for them. Portugal still hasn't really committed anything. Over here, it looks like France did win the Cav engagement. Oh, they are going in for a bayonet charge. Taking out infantry. They had some grenadiers, and that's what you want to see, guys. You want the grenadiers to go in and do bayonet charge. That's what they do best. And this line over here is starting to break despite winning the cav engagement. This is a problem for France. If this whole side breaks, it does not matter how much cav. As look at this, Spain has even more cav to push up. It's not going to matter here. But they did break. Each side broke, and Spain used that to their advantage to be able to move up and just take the fight directly to them. Portugal still has not really advanced too much. If anything, they should be swinging over here. The UK now forming up on the left of Spain. Spain is still fighting strong. This artillery got driven back by cav charge. Over here on the left, it looks like actually France is trying to play very defensively here now. They've lost most of their infantry. They do have infantry, of course, in this LSC. Grenadiers and guard units, I believe. Yeah, the Grenadiers. And some light infantry who are going to be pouring in the volleys, but my goodness, France is going to get overwhelmed possibly here if they're not careful. UK has not really done a whole lot, and actually the two Spanish players seem to have done the most damage thus far, and most times I see Spain playing, they're not doing well. Oh, look at this, guys. We had some infantry who tried to go in for a bayonet charge, tried to drive back the guns. Instead, they broke their infantry. And now they're going to advance up and hope to maybe try to drive back France. France is overstretched here. They do not have units to hold. As you see, France is getting overwhelmed here. Spain is moving up super close. Going to start pouring in some volleys. And France needs to... They need help. They need help on this right side. They don't have a whole lot here. Their units are starting to waver, and Spain is doing an excellent job, despite losing the cav engagement. They're doing an excellent job of pushing up on this side. Over here, it kind of looks like the engagement has kind of run a little bit out. Maybe they're trying to deal with this side first before being caught in an engagement. This may be an advantage. Oh my goodness. So this is why they pull back, guys. They have artillery in the front lines here. Look at this. And they are going to now be blasting holes in this French. They're focusing on this one French line because they break up the costs morale debuff. Oh my goodness, they are hitting them so hard. Over here now, Portugal coming and swinging over, and this kind of may be a good place for Spain to push here. Listen, they may have some more volunteers pushing up. Maybe they're going for the guns. And France better watch out here. I believe this is a general here in the front lines. And because of how thick of a line infantry it is, they can stretch them out. And here we go, guys. More infantry going in for a bayonet charge. They are determined to get rid of these guns. They have some cav also. Oh boy. This has become a death trap for Spain, I would think. Bayonet charge from the side. That may be something wise to do. Instead, they're going to do a volley. And look at this. We got some more bayonet charge. Spain is getting really close, and France is desperate to stop this attack. And actually, they are breaking Spain. Oh my goodness, they are breaking Spain. And now France has an advantage. Here comes the cav. I hope they know that there is a spike. Who's under attack? Alright, so over here, like I said, Spain is kind of just waiting and blasting holes in France. France over here is pushing on the UK. UK is forming up to meet them. Portugal still hasn't really gotten into this battle. I'm really surprised. They should be... Joseph Bonaparte is moving over to help their ally. So should Portugal, because Spain just had a massive breakage in the center here. And now cav and infantry are pouring in, trying to take out this General Luis Padilla. Breaking him as well, and actually Spain is in trouble on the center here. They are pushing on the flank, and France is falling back. France is not doing well here. These units have been chopped to pieces here, losing almost half of their men. And Spain, I like how they're not giving up. They are just pushing forward, Here we go. We got some infantry who are going to get charged by some Spanish cav. Excellent use. Hitting them so they can't form square and then falling back. But here goes some French cav counter-charging. But here we go, guys. They're dragging them. This is a very good strategy. Fall back and form a square and you will force the French cav to hit that square and they will die. Let's check back over here. We got some more, oh man, Arthur Wellesley getting killed by some French cav. This French cav has been running in the back line so much. I mean, even look over here. We got this, Spain is losing their artillery to more cav from France. France has just been doing an excellent job of running around the back lines of this coalition. Over here, we got my favorite faction, the UK. Get ready. This is an old classic rivalry here, guys. Fighting by this big old tree. Look at that. And this is going to be a disaster if Spain cannot, or no, sorry, I don't know why I keep calling France Spain. If France can't hold the side, this is a disaster. Here we go. We got some heavy cav. The blue horse guards going in for a glorious cav charge. And boy, do I love them. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Artillery slashing through this cav unit, and that is going to be a problem for the UK, and they're going to break so fast, but maybe they will break this artillery. Nope, they're not going to. So over here, it looks like, as you can see, France is now going to advance. They have to. They're getting shelled into oblivion. Did the artillery fall back? Or did the artillery break? Oh, the artillery broke. I missed it. Again. I'm not doing the greatest job of getting this. Here we go, guys. We have some cav, I believe. No, look at this. We got some infantry. Oh, my goodness. Infantry pushing on the flank of Spain, of France, and Spain may not be doing the greatest now here. They kind of had a break. France has kind of had a breakthrough. And Spain is kind of gone on this right flank. They're non-existent, and now it's Portugal fighting. Although Portugal still has a lot in the center. I think they weren't sure which side to go to. Which it was kind of confusing as to which side was going to win. Here we got UK now pushing up here. Getting awfully close. Oh, man. They are getting really close, and now they're going to pour in a volley at close range. And I got to see this. Oh, my goodness. Fire. This is terrible. Fire. Oh my goodness. That was deadly. Here we got some, ooh.
The entire unit is dead, sir.
What entire unit? Oh. So like I say, guys, look at this. France is still just, oh my, oh wow. That actually was really good volley. France is still just running around in the back lines. They can't stop them. As you can see, more line infantry charging over here. France is just pushing with some grenadiers, but oh my goodness, that is going to fail miserably as they're going to get volleyed at close range. Here we go. Spain now trying to hold against a French push. Over here, we got some cav that charged in, and like I said, this is the cav that's been causing so many problems. UK is getting really close to France over here. Over here, Portugal is now going to be fighting a badly bloody French army. But look at this. France is still just not giving Spain or anyone a break. However, Spain does still have some cav here. At this point, Portugal needs to maybe fall back a little bit and just hope the other side can win. Because I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, the UK is winning on this side. They are really, really butchering this French line. I hear someone charging. Where is it? Oh, here we go. We got some infantry that are going for some artillery. Instead, getting run down by some cav from Spain, very defensively. Excellent use of the cav, but look at this, guys. France is about to break here. They are getting slaughtered. Getting slaughtered to pieces.
Our men are running.
Oh, we got some infantry over here. Grenadiers charging a line. That is going to be a huge change if they can break them, but it looks like they're actually going to be broken there. They're waving already. And this French army is dying. They're dying very fast. Over here, it looks like Portugal is going to be falling back a little bit, maybe. Yeah, they're falling back, trying to reform it with the rest of their army, who is forming up. They have more Portuguese troops also coming over here to help out with this army, although they are doing an excellent job. Even Spain is getting super close and personal and just obliterating this French army who's been fighting this whole time, basically. Over here, this French army needs to either fall back or they need to push. They need to help their ally out. Here goes more cav now, just chopping up this French army. And this French army is breaking really fast here. UK doing an excellent job of having encircled this French army and breaking it. And I would say this is looking pretty good for the coalition now. As France is going to have to fall back when we try to hold here. But you can see the UK is just advancing. Super tenacious, super unforgiving. On this side, Joseph Bonaparte and his army are just not letting Portugal get a chance to stop. They're trying to cut them off. They know they have to cut off this part of the army and they may have more of a chance, although Portugal still has so many troops. But they're sending the rest of them over here to help wipe out the rest of this army, and this French army is about to get attacked by overwhelming numbers. They do have artillery here, and a really good artillery unit at that. Who's going to be starting to really hurt, putting the hurt into this militia. But it's militia, guys, you know. Look at this victorious army. Making sure that France cannot reform. We have a general over here. Surprise is his name. I bet he was surprised at the outcome of this battle, but it's... Sorry, I couldn't help it. However, ooh, they are getting some really good shots on this UK infantry, but they are starting to get pushed really, really hard by Spain and the UK. Here we go, though. Here's some reinforcements coming over. What do we got here? We've got some line infantry. Some more line infantry. 3 line infantry are probably going to get caught by these Portuguese. Here we go, though. We got some infantry who came back. I would join up with this force right here at this point. Don't worry too much about it, but here we go, guys. It looks like Spain is determined to kind of just, you know, not let this artillery keep firing. And here we go, cav going in, butchering this artillery piece, and more cav, I hope, from France, gonna go in and try to counteract that. We got a lot of infantry who are trying to hold this house. I mean, that is something you want. You want to hold LSC, you win by LSC. But over here, it is a mosh pit as the UK are going for a bayonet charge here. Gonna break the French units. And this French army is gonna be dead before the reinforcements even arrive. Over here, I am sorry to really miss it, but some cav trying to stop this advance, this militia, I can't talk, is trying to stop this one isolated unit. Oh no. This cav is going to get slaughtered to death. Well, that's what slaughter means. Derp. We We got units fighting in the smoke. Got a general. Looks like Portugal is probably going to lose a couple of infantry. They do have a bayonet charge from the Grenadiers. Catch these guys in the flank, which is probably going to break them, and that's huge at this point. I would throw in these guys in the bayonet charge as well. Over here, this French army is holding out by the LOC. This is the last desperate stand here. Determined to fight to the bitter end. Spain and the UK are going to push them. Over here, it looks like Portugal is going to form up with some UK reserves. Going to stop whatever army is going to be marching this road to meet them. And it looks like Joseph Bonaparte lost some infantry here. And the Portuguese have decided they are going to stop here. They send him some more line infantry to a bayonet charge. And these are... This unit is going to break as France is kind of falling to pieces here now. Portugal has decided this is a good strategy. They are leaving this army, not running anymore. They're going to break whatever is left, and whatever is left of France.
Now they must break.
Breaking the French general. Look at this last general. I feel bad for these guys. You know, I mean, they are just breaking so fast. Getting totally annihilated. I push up this French line as well. They're just gonna get surrounded and shot to pieces. Over here, France is probably gonna wait for the reinforcements and then try a last desperate push to get out of here. Over here, Portugal, they may lose, but they're stopping this army from reinforcing. They're basically making France fight in piecemeal sizes. Oh, we got some cav here who are going to go against this line of troops who's been doing so many bayonet charges that they're probably exhausted. And instead, they're going to be able to shoot this cav. This battle has been fought in every way. I mean, it's been fought everywhere. There's just so many different fights going on. We got bayonet charge from Portugal. Like I said, Portugal, at this point, their one job is to slow down this French army so that they can defeat this smaller French army. And here it goes. Over here, France is kind of holding out the last desperate stand, but there's not a whole lot they can really do at this point. They are totally surrounded. And they're just going to get surrounded and shot to oblivion in the bayonet charge. Over here, UK and Portugal pushing up. Portuguese troops are still fresh. They have barely fought. These guys haven't even lost a man yet. And that's always encouraging when you have an ally who's has some pretty fresh units here. Here we go, using the road to utilize both ways. It looks like Portugal's probably going to lose this fight. But they still have some units. And France is still far away from the rest of their army. So if these guys were smart, they would fall back, join up with them, and maybe they could have a chance. Because right now, the rest of the coalition is fighting in this house, getting volleyed into oblivion. My goodness, look at these guys. It is just... what can you do against so many bullets? You know? These poor line infantry are just getting shot to oblivion inside this house. It's death by firing squad. Look at all the smoke around this house. This house has so many bullet holes in it. Guys, the amount of bullet holes this house is going to have, when you think about it, that is crazy. Alright, so it looks like Portuguese are actually going to fall back to their ally. Wise. That is very wise. Man, Portugal still has some more units over here. So Portugal is not out of the fight over here at all. But I'm going to fast forward a little bit because I don't think anything's happening just involving this unit until they run, which it looks like it's happened. So now reforming of the battle is going to happen. Alright, so we had some cavalry who went and routed some Portuguese, unfortunately, but it's not going to matter, guys. I mean, even if... So what I think France is trying to do at this point is they're trying to take this LOC. If they take this LOC, they get another point, but Portuguese are amping up for a solid defense here, and I don't think they're going to have enough to take it out. They are sending over, it looks like the UK is sending over some units just in case, using that road. The rest of this army is forming up, getting ready to fight. And France is probably going to be dying pretty soon here, unfortunately. Alright guys, this is what is kind of happening here. So you can see there's a headquarters over here of 4 points. You have a 4-pointer over here, a 1-pointer, and a 1-pointer. And then there's this 1-pointer. So right now the LOCs are tied. So I think what France is trying to do is take this 1-pointer, or maybe divert attention and go over and take this 4-pointer. Either way, it looks like actually Spain is marching some units over here just in case. Going to be trying to take out this 4-pointer, but it is held by some line infantry. Who do we got here? Some infantry of what is that? Wurzburg. But I think they were just trying to see if maybe it wasn't defended. Over here, I don't think France has what it takes to take this LOC, and I think the UK realizes they may need reinforcements just in case they try going for the 4-pointer. So once again, we're going to fast forward until someone decides to make a move. Alright guys, so it looks like France has decided this is going to be it. They're going to assault this position. The UK have left, so it's not going to be a strong position. They maybe could actually crush these units. France still has some, or Spain still has some cav. Portugal is also here, going to help, and there's artillery. So this could be a very even fight. Spain is sending over several units of infantry who are going to probably try to take this headquarters. That could end the game. I do believe if you take the headquarters, it's over. Also, Portugal is going to do that as well. So, who's going to win this? Who's going to take this battle? Because as of right now, these 12 commanders are about to even this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at this. We have a... What is this? 8-pounder from France, who is going to be trying to even the playing field here, hitting some infantry of their own. But this is going to be painful. I'm telling you right now, this is going to be extremely painful to see. This is going to shred these units into Kingdom Come. There's not a whole lot you really can say about this. France over here isn't really... I think they're going to finally attack. They realize it's do or die. Over here, Spain is getting ready maybe to take this LOC. France is pushing up on this flank. A very weak flank for them, for Spain. So, excellent use of finding the weaknesses. Here we go. These guys have been fighting so much, they're not going to hold, I don't think.
Our men are running, sir.
But here we go, some units have broken from the UK, going against a very strong unit of France. This is a weak side. Oh, look at this, we got bayonet charge, going and routing some line infantry from France, some guard. And, oh, look at that. France has broken over here as well, and now they are holding a small, thin line. UK and Portugal are not going to give up this LOC. I think France is going to have to realize that. Portugal and the UK have pushed up together. And France is probably going to break here pretty fast. Their cav are going to get volleyed. You have to run back. Their guys are just wavering at this point. Fire volley. both sides. Whew. Bayonet charges on both sides going through, and actually France may be starting to win this engagement here. At the same time, they are not winning this engagement. They're holding. They're not winning or losing. Their right side keeps getting snuck around by this coalition. Over here, oh dear. Portugal cannot hold their own against some bayonets, and they may lose this LOC if they're not very careful. Bayonet charge going in. Some cav from France kind of breaking some more units. And these Portuguese are not the greatest quality of troops, so they better be super cautious here. The UK better be super cautious. They could lose this if France plays their cards right. Portuguese now maybe going in for a bayonet charge here. Over here, France is going to have to start defending against Spain, who is going to start doing some volleys, kind of softening them up. They do have this LOC. So, oh man, this is getting close. Yikes. Yeah, I don't think that France is going to be able to hold. They are slowly holding over here, though. There's some reinforcements who need to stay back now as France has pushed back any resistance to them. Yes, some Royal Guard. These guys are going to do super, super well here as they haven't lost very many units. And over here, it looks like the UK is now going to help even the odds here. France is going to be falling back as they don't have very many line infantry left to put into this battle. They have their general still, Joseph Bonaparte himself, who's going to help to inspire his men, but they are just overwhelmed, outnumbered. Look at this, though. France was able to break any Spanish units here. They went in for a bayonet charge, did not go very well.
We have taken a building, sir.
And of course, they did take this 4-pointer because they realized they needed it. Here we go, another bayonet charge, guys. This is scattered everywhere. Oh man. So maybe this is the chance that France has to even the odds a little bit. We got a bayonet charge here. This is not going to go well for Portugal. Oh my goodness, they broke. So only 3 units of French left, and they're going to go in for this building. These are very weak units, though, so they may not do very well. Over here, the UK and Spain just kind of push whatever's left of Joseph Bonaparte's infantry, and this is kind of desperate last stand here. But the UK have a lot of units here.
We have killed their general, sir. Now they must break.
Did Joseph Bonaparte die? Yep. Joseph Bonaparte got killed. So at this point, just do a bayonet charge. Call it a glorious, epic victory. You tried. You did your best, and unfortunately, we're not able to hold. Over here, France is still trying, but at this point, I think it is a lost cause. Units are coming back from Portugal. They are not winning this engagement. They are exhausted. They are not going to do well against some fresh line infantry. I give you props, I really do, if you try. You know? But you're not going to win. Unfortunately, here we go. Some artillery. Oh, gonna get thinned down. As we have a
Our
bayonet
men are
charge
running.
here, trying to break Joseph Bonaparte. Even though the general is dead, these men refuse to break. They are like, no, we're fighting for the glory of our general now. Over here, I think they're about to take this LOC. And that will cause these guys to break. As they're getting volleyed into submission, basically.
Our men are running, sir.
The UK has been doing a lot of work here, and their units are starting to go dry, as it were. Over here, they have definitely won, held the LOC, and all that's left is Joseph Bonaparte's army right here. We got a bayonet charge here. It looks like some units stretching out, making sure they don't all get slaughtered at once. Go in for it, boys. Oof. That hurt. But it's over. For that artillery, at least.
Our men are running, sir.
Oh, wow. Broken. But this other line infantry is going to get revenge here. Kind of volleying this line infantry, forcing them to retreat.
Yes, sir.
And just go in and bayonet charge last. So they've taken all the LOCs, actually. So this is a solid victory. They routed the enemy and took every building. Decisive victory? Maybe pirate? Maybe definitely a victory, but it was a decisive victory. Like, there's no doubt, you know, the best way to win, do it all. The best road to victory is doing it all. And this was a very awesome game. I mean, it was a slaughter everywhere. I mean, it was fought along almost the whole road. Over here, the French won. Over here, the French lost, which caused the French to lose over here. So this one was sent in by Nate the Devourer on the Lord's Discord, and as you can see, the kills and losses were pretty even. I mean, it was a very solid battle overall. I mean, well played on each side. Let's see who got the most kills on this UK unit. 114 is what I see. 243. Lightfoot the Light Bobs. Oh my goodness. 243 kills. That is ridiculous. For only losing 54 men and to play with 135 men. That is huge. But I hope you guys enjoyed this replay. Like I said, I am sorry for the kind of the inconsistent uploads. That will improve as our baby gets older, and I'm not going to stop uploading, so just stay tuned for more. I have another video tomorrow. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, and I will catch you all in another video.